back to another episode of Honeysuckle Catering. Today we're visiting one of my most favorite places on earth, New York. I'm going to be showing you how to make a really famous dish by Jean-Georges, the ginger garlic fried rice. Jean-Georges is a really famous chef in New York, and this recipe is from one of his books called Asian Flavors. It's a really delicious and simple fried rice recipe that's not like your traditional one, but is just as good. Let's get started. You're gonna need 2 cups of day-old cooked fried rice. I'm using Jasmine rice here. A tablespoon of butter, a tablespoon of ginger, a tablespoon of garlic, a teaspoon of sesame oil, and then a teaspoon of soy sauce. And then you're gonna need about a cup of leeks. So for the leeks, here I have 2 kind of small leeks, and what I'm gonna do is actually just cut off the green parts, because for leeks you actually don't want to use the green part. It's really bitter and tough, so mainly we're gonna concentrate on the white parts. So just cut it off, the stems, and then what I like to do is just cut this in half. And then just kind of give it a good rinse under, because sometimes the dirt hides underneath each of the layers. So let's cut it and give it a good rinse. Now we're gonna give it a rough chop, so you want kind of big pieces of leeks. About this big. So now that we have all of our ingredients prepped, let's go over to the stove. You're gonna need 2 pans, one to fry the garlic and ginger and another to cook the leeks. In your first pan, pour in a little bit of oil, enough oil so that you can fully submerge your ginger and garlic, and fry it for about 3 to 4 minutes until it gets nice and brown. Don't stir it around because that's gonna delay your browning time. Just leave it alone and let it crisp up. Once it gets a little bit browner, take it right off the stove and drain it on a paper towel on a plate. Now in your second pan, go ahead and put a little bit of butter, about a tablespoon or 2, and cook your leeks until it gets nice and soft. Once it gets a little bit softer, I like to add in another tablespoon of oil, and that's when I add in my rice. Add in your rice and let it cook for about another 2 minutes and stir it around. For the cooked rice, what I like for it to look like is a little bit fluffy and not sticking together. Using day-old rice is key to make fried rice because it doesn't stick together as much as fresh rice. Once it's fully mixed, scoop it out into another bowl. Now that I've scooped the fried rice into the bowl, I'm just going to take my sesame seed oil and soy sauce and dress the rice. Now the really special part of this dish is the ginger and garlic. I had a chance to fry them earlier and we drained it onto the paper towel, so now it helped it crisp up a lot. So we're just going to sprinkle a little bit onto the rice. A lot or a little. I'm going with a lot since I really like the crispiness of this to the rice. And voila, your ginger garlic fried rice. So easy, so delicious. So Jean-Georges actually recommends eating it with a fried egg, but I actually just like it like this plain, so let's give it a try. I really like this dish because it's not mixed in with the soy sauce already, and so with each scoop you get to taste all the different flavors. Like I taste the garlic and the ginger and then the leeks and then the soy sauce. It's just so delicious and simple, but yet it's really refined and gourmet at the same time. So I hope you enjoy this dish. Try it and let me know what you think. And thank you so much for joining me in another episode of our culinary adventures. I'll still be exploring New York next week, so please subscribe if you want to see more, and also let me know what you like in your fried rice. How do you like to eat it? And then follow me on my Facebook for more daily updates and recipes. And I'll see you soon in the Big Apple. Bye!